various different roles with other organizations. I've been a CIO, actually I had a CIO role within Pepsi, so since 1995 I've had IT leadership roles, and I've seen the evolution. The future you see is the future you get. I purposely put this picture in here, and if you take a look at it, the individual's looking to the skies. They want to grow. But in this picture, they don't see the sun. It's really about what you believe in. And you cannot disappoint yourself. You have to be driven to get it. And I think this quote is exactly right. If you're looking for a career change, or if you're looking for a career advancement, or you're looking for a job, it's important to manage that as if it is a program or a project. Many people looking for new roles and new jobs are like, well, I sent out my resume and nobody's called me. Doesn't matter. You need to continue and attack it, so it's a frame of mind. So here are the steps that I believe, and of course there are others, so this is only one methodology in order to help you to advance your career. How can you move forward in your career? It all starts with a resume, as well as then you need networking. I think this organization is a phenomenal networking tool. I would challenge you to say then is, how do you get the Atlanta Chinese IT Association to network with other organizations? How do you have another organization here mixed with you? That would be a challenge. You need to create a personal brand. If you ever think about companies, they market their products. If you think about yourself and your skills and your talents, you are a product. And I can guarantee you, you're probably all very, very good. Now, does everybody know that? Let's use me. I am here for the first time, and I look around the room, and we've got 40 people or so, and I know, just talking with some of the folks here, that you have good skills. But that's all I know. I don't know anything else. I don't know what those skills are. I do not know if you even can be of value for the role that I need today. But as you continue on your search, if you have a brand and you market yourself, we'll have that clarity. Learn more to earn. That just focuses on education. Continually educating yourself. Do not stop. Technology changes. I mean, when I started in 1982, internet, ERP packages, SAP, the PC, the personal computer, just was starting out. Email did not exist. And this new one now, the cloud, did not exist. You have to make sure that you're constantly challenging yourself and learning new skills. Interviewing, and I do have slides on each of these. Interviewing is very, very important. I'll take a few minutes and I'll explain to you why. And then, how do you climb the management ladder? And what I mean by that is once you're in a company, you're going to be doing your role for 1, 2, 3, 5, or 8 years. There are some people that enjoy the role that they've been hired for, and there are other people who are looking for new opportunity, whether it's management, learning new technologies, learning new lines of business, and I'll show you how you can actually network within a company as well. So let's start with the resume. This is the most important part for opening the door, but that's all it does. It only opens the door. I see a lot of resumes. The first thing you need to remember is visually, before I read it, how does it look? If you ever put the font point to size 3, and I need to get my magnifying glass, I don't read it. 2 pages, maybe 3 max. Everyone says that the front page is the most important. I don't believe that. I think both pages are. Sometimes they flip to the second, so don't make the first page the most strongest, and then say, well, the second, I'll just kind of put a couple other things in there. Everything is critical. The way you lay it out, the font sizes, bolding your company's name, and putting in the highlight of careers and skills, because we scan them. I see sometimes 15 to 20 resumes for one role. First thing I do is I kind of look at it, and I look what's bolded, and all of a sudden it says, oh, SAP. Oh, they understand my product line. We're Pepsi-Cola, but they work for Coca-Cola, beverage industry. And next thing you know, somebody will dive in. So you have to remember, in order to separate yourself from everybody else, you need different key buzzwords on that resume. And what you want to do, you want to describe your company. So, don't raise your hand because I know the answer. How many of you really know recall prior to me coming here? Nobody. Okay, one, okay, oh my, nice to meet you. But nobody. And so when I'm going to put on my resume, first thing I do is just one sentence. Recall is the leading industry in securely managing your information, and we have digital, physical, as well as data protection. Revenue, $1 billion. Oh, okay, it's a $1 billion a year company. They're in digital space, and maybe Xerox is starting to go from paper to digital. Jason could be a good person. Just putting a company name, they might not know what it is, and there's a lot of companies out there. So always describe your company. Make sure you talk about results. A lot of people like to say, what have we done? I worked on the PeopleSoft implementation, implementing the financial tool. Sounds good. Developed the point of sale systems for the UPS onboarding tool. The difference is implemented the UPS onboarding tool, which increased customer satisfaction by 20%, increased revenue by 30%, measured against a metrics best of breed against FedEx. Oh, they are delivering. So you have to remember, you've got to change your mind, and this is not easy, from being that techie, which is I am, to saying, what is your deliverable to the business? What is it about? What are you going to give us? Just to say that I'm a coder or a business analyst or project manager doesn't get the value in order for you to sell yourself. And that's what you're doing. Because it's hard to do anything else, whether it's a resume or an interview. It is a sell. It's like when you buy a car. What do you do with the car? You come in and what does the salesperson say? Do you know that this BMW has beaten all its competitors? Okay, nice. Do you know that it has 30 miles to the gallon, its competitors only have 20? They're selling it. What are we doing? Can I take it for a test drive? Now when you're interviewing, there aren't test drives, but they'll test you. And that's part of the same concept.